Chuck Taylors are easily one of the most famous shoes on earth, rocking pop culture for decades, selling well over 1 billion pairs, and staying a must-have sneaker for generations of kids and adults alike. But here's the crazy part. Your favorite sneakers actually start out as sticky white liquid dripping out of a tree, fluffy plant fuzz growing in a dirty field, and raw metal dug right out of the ground. Our team at How It's Factory Made has gone inside over 10 of the world's most secretive factories, uncovering the truth behind today's biggest brands and wildest products. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how Chuck Taylor All-Stars are made. We go from raw bauxite ore dug out of open pits all the way to the shiny finished sneakers on your feet. By the end of this journey, you'll know exactly how the Nike and Converse plant in Thu Dau Mot City pumps out over 100,000 pairs every single day. I know you're ready, so let's go. Step 1. Cultivating and breeding high-yield para rubber tree cultivars. Believe it or not, natural rubber starts right here. Farmers trim, inspect, and breed the absolute best trees. They graft strong branches onto super tough roots. Misting systems spray water, keep saplings cool, and boost growth. Next, machines dig neat rows in the bright sunshine. These saplings need 7 whole years to mature. Healthy trees grow tall, strong, and packed with sap. Workers set up taps, spigots, and cups for collection. And these trees produce gooey liquid for 25 years. That sticky sap turns into your favorite sneaker soles. Step 2. Selective breeding and germination of upland cotton crops. Tough canvas uppers need really strong natural cotton fibers, so scientists pick out, test, and save top seeds. Planters bury seeds deep, fast, and totally straight. Warm soil and bright sunlight help tiny sprouts pop up. Pretty blossoms bloom, fade, and turn into pods called bolls. Inside these green pods, soft white fibers grow dense. But autumn heat cracks them open like fluffy popcorn. Farmers yank, pull, and test fibers so canvas won't tear. Soon, whole fields turn white, fluffy, and ready to pick, and all that fluff ends up on your feet. Step 3. Extracting bauxite ore for aluminum processing. Those shiny metal lace holes start out deep underground. Mining crews blast, break, and shatter raw red bauxite. Giant shovels scoop up rock, clay, and dirt easily. Big haul trucks carry heavy ore down dusty roads. Steel crushers smash, grind, and crunch huge boulders down. Super hot kilns bake out every single drop of water. Chemical baths clean out dirt, sand, and rough junk. Electricity zaps white powder into hot, glowing liquid metal. Liquid metal cools down into thick, shiny silver bars, and those metal bars become your shiny shoe eyelet rings. Step 4. Tapping and coagulating natural liquid rubber sap. Workers score tree bark super early in the morning. Milky tree sap drips down, flows fast, and drains out. So liquid sap fills up small collection cups all day. Tappers collect liquid from hundreds of trees every morning. Fine wire screens strain out leaves, bark, and dirt, but splash in some acid and sap turns clumpy. Thick rubber slabs float up, harden and set tight. Heavy steel rollers squeeze, flatten and press wet rubber. Warm smoke cures raw sheets so mold won't ruin them. These cured sheets ship out to shoe factories worldwide. Step 5. Mechanical harvesting and ginning of raw cotton bolls. Giant picking rigs roll through fields and strip cotton stalks. Spinning steel teeth grab, pull, and pluck soft lint. So air pipes blast loose cotton into huge holding bins. Machines smash loose fluff into tight, heavy field blocks. Big trucks haul these blocks straight to the gin house. Spinning saw blades rip, tug, and strip seeds away. Bare seeds drop down while clean fibers move ahead fast. Air jets blow away dust, dirt, and dried leaves. Hydraulic presses squeeze fibers into super tight bales, and clean cotton is totally ready for weaving class. Step 6. Processing and refining bauxite ore into solid aluminum. Steel balls smash red bauxite rock into wet slurry. Scalding hot chemicals dissolve, melt, and break down rock. Heavy red mud sinks, settles, and clears out completely. Shiny white crystals form inside cooled chemical tanks. Flaming hot furnaces dry, roast, and burn off water. Dry white powder loads into trains for fast shipping. Crazy electric currents melt powder into pure liquid metal. Vacuum tubes siphon, pull, and lift liquid metal out. Liquid aluminum cools fast into solid long silver rods, and these metal rods make all your shoe hardware. Step 7. Compounding vulcanized rubber and weaving canvas textile. Raw rubber sheets dump into giant industrial mixing bowls. Heavy steel rollers knead, press, and roll rubber sheets. Wire teeth comb, smooth, and line up cotton fibers. Whirring spindles spin loose fluff into tough thread fast. So hundreds of thread spools feed into giant looms. High-speed looms weave, crisscross, and build thick canvas. Raw canvas runs through dark black dye for color. Steam ovens dry, stretch, and flatten canvas completely flat. Hot rollers flatten sticky rubber into thin sheets too. And now, both canvas and rubber are totally ready. Step 8. Precision die cutting canvas upper panels and linings. Machines unroll, stack, and line up black canvas high. Sharp steel dies punch out exact shoe panel shapes. Stamped side pieces pop out, separate, and clear scraps. Hydraulic presses punch out tongue pieces at crazy speeds. Soft white lining fabric unrolls across the cutting table, so sharp robotic blades slice inner heel linings cleanly. Back heel strips get stamped out for extra strength. Belts sort, carry, and drop pieces into matching bins. Workers bundle cut panels together for the sewing line, and thousands of panel bundles head to sewing stations now. Step 9. Industrial sewing of uppers and printing ankle patches. Twin needles stitch cool white seams on black canvas. Sewing machines stitch, lock, and secure back heel strips. Workers stitch canvas tongues onto front upper openings fast, so soft white lining gets stitched inside for comfort. Folded top edges get stitched smooth to prevent fraying. Heated presses slap iconic round star patches onto uppers. High heat fuses, glues, and locks logos on permanently. Quality inspectors check, view, and approve pristine seams. Overhead hooks carry completed canvas uppers down the line, but fully stitched uppers still need their shiny hardware. Step 10. Automatic punching and crimping of aluminum eyelets. Sharp punches poke clean circular holes into canvas eye stays. Vibrating bowls funnel, align, and slide eyelets down tracks. Stitched canvas uppers slide over solid steel anvil pins. Pneumatic presses cramp, clamp, and crush grommets tight. Side punches pop dual ventilation holes near shoe arches, so metal rams clamp cool breathability eyelets in place. Cameras scan, check, and verify smooth metal crimps. Steam chambers blast, warm, and soften canvas uppers. Soft uppers glide bound belts toward main assembly lasts, and these eyelets keep white laces gliding super smooth. Step 11. Mold extrusion of rubber soles and autoclave vulcanization. Heavy steel molds press rubber into diamond tread soles. Robotic arms stretch, pull, and fit uppers tight. Machines stitch, sew, and attach tough fiber bottom boards. Glue nozzles spray sticky cement onto diamond rubber soles. Heavy rams press diamond soles onto lasted shoe bottoms. Soft white rubber tape wraps around bottom shoe edges. Rubber caps and ribbed bumpers clamp over front toes, so workers slap rubber license plates onto back heels. Sealed pressure ovens bake assembled shoes at intense heat. Baking heat fuses rubber and canvas together permanently. Step 12. Automated quality inspection, lacing, and box packaging. Mechanical levers pull plastic internal lasts out of shoes. Robotic arms push, slide, and seat comfy foam insoles. Whirring needles thread white cotton laces through metal holes. Smart cameras scan, inspect, and check seams for defects. Pneumatic needles attach brand tags to top eyelet holes, so robotic arms wrap finished kicks in tissue paper. Grippers tuck wrapped shoes neatly into iconic red boxes. Belts stack boxes into heavy master shipping cartons fast. Robotic arms load crates onto wooden pallets for shipping, and now your shoes are ready for the streets.